Marjorie Taylor Greene isn't just a person who believes that every shooting is a false flag and that babies are being eaten for their hormones. She also believes some insane things about other elected representatives. And I know what you're thinking. John, you're talking about all those posts that she agreed with, that she wants to get Nancy Pelosi shot and she wants Barack Obama to be hung. No, I'm talking about a different issue. Here she is when she went to the Capitol to try to protest the swearing in of then new representatives Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar.
They swore in on the Koran. Oh, we have the Bible. We're going to talk about swearing in on the oath, how to swear in on the Bible with them and let them know what our law says, that you can't swear in on the Koran. So we're going to explain to that. You know, we're going to explain about how you can't swear in on the Koran, and we're going to have the Bible and ask them if they would swear in on the Bible, that we really need them.
We have the oath.
Yeah, we have the oath, yep. So I think that's important.
Now they can. The sad thing is, now
you're infringing on our religion.
Which you should not.
You're infringing on our religion.
Yes.
By saying that we can't swear in on the Quran.
But when they swore in, it wasn't a law yet, right? At the time they swore in.
I don't know.
I think at the time they swore in, that wasn't passed.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't have been passed in a Republican control.
Right.
Yeah, so it was passed after they swore in. So they're not really official, I don't think. So let's go ask them to swear in the Bible, because like you said, Will,
It has to be the Holy Bible?
Yeah, it has to be the Bible.
Well, the bottom line is
Yeah.
Sharia law is not compatible with America.
Yep.
That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
How can you say you represent women, but you support Sharia law?
You're gonna be shocked to find out that everything she was saying there was wrong. I mean, look, I get it if you're distracted by the fact that everything she was saying was awful. It was also awful, but don't get it twisted, it's also wrong, as we'll go into. Ben, what do you think?
She thinks the Constitution wasn't passed by the time people swore in on the Quran or whatever she's complaining about here. Folks, she's not by herself. That's all I want to say. There are a lot of people, and you know, I'm listening to her accent, and I'm like, it doesn't help that her accent. You know, she has a Southern accent like me, a little bit deeper. There are a lot of brilliant, even brilliant conservatives from the South. Some of them are my friends, but she is not one of them. She's not.
She is not. And so, look, she's there not because of some good faith, if entirely misplaced, concern about sticking to the letter of the law. She's there because she hates Muslims and she doesn't think that you should be able to be elected as a Muslim. That's at the end of the day why she is there. And she's wrong. What she was insinuating in that video was that there was some law that required all members of Congress to be sworn in on the Bible. At the time of Mrs. Omar and Mrs. Tlaib's ceremonies, she claimed there was no law allowing them to use a Quran over the Bible. Now, this is, of all of the insane Marjorie Taylor Greene things we've said, probably the most broad brush one, because there's tons of Republicans that seem to believe this. It's been repeated in recent years by other fringe members of the Republican Party about the swearing in. So let's be very clear. There is and never has been a law in US history that requires an elected official of the country to take the oath of office with a Bible or any other religious text. If you took the time to read the Constitution, which she definitely hasn't, it is written text after all. The United States Constitution states no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. Why does the Constitution specifically say this? Because the framers of the Constitution valued the separation of church versus state, but that's inconvenient. And Marjorie Taylor Greene didn't get this far accepting and processing incompatible facts. And so, by the way, 4 presidents and several members of Congress have been sworn in without the use of a Bible. So don't mix up the fact that lots of people that have been elected in the past want you to believe that there's no wall. So they love getting the Bible involved in it. That doesn't mean that it's required. The Constitution specifically says no test. Everything that she said was 100% inaccurate.
Yeah, so she and I come from totally different interpretations of the Bible. I mean, if I were president, I probably would swear myself in on the Bible, right? But she looks to use the Bible as a bludgeoning tool, as a tool of domination, dominion theology. Her intention is to dominate the global society with her very particular and very specific version of Christianity, which is a direct lineage of the Christianity that used to lynch black people on Saturday night and then go to church on Sunday morning. morning. So we don't worship the same God at all. So just want to put that on the record.
And for the record, I would either swear myself in on a printed copy of the Green New Deal or possibly one of the Harry Potter books, because either one of those would cause Laura Ingram's skull to explode on live television.
I would also swear in on a TARDIS, the blue TARDIS. Like it's either the Bible or the TARDIS, and that's what I would use. Yeah,
man, I've got like this, you know, the cartoon Archer. I've got an art book from it. I really like that art. So anyway,
that will work too. That will work too.
Exactly. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.